Okay, so we're back, and we have a Wraith. So there's going to be two ways that you can tell a Wraith in zero evidence. I think most people probably know, but Wraiths can't step in salt. So just did a ghost event, walked through the salt right there, and didn't disturb the salt. So I know it's Wraith. It is coming from the foyer. This is its ghost room. I put 3 salt piles here, and it didn't touch any of them. So what I wanted to do, I should be, yeah, there we go. So I'm going to lure it in here. It's going to walk right through the salt pile, and it's not going to disturb it. So this is probably the more common way of telling a Wraith. I think everybody knows by now that Wraiths don't step in salt. So we just lured it in here, and it didn't touch any of the salt. And it came from up here, didn't touch any of this salt. So that's a real easy way to tell if you have a Wraith or not. There is another way you can tell Wraith. Wraith will teleport to you. When they teleport to you, they leave an EMF 2 on top of you. Now, if I smudge this thing, I'm going to go into the garage here. You just want to make sure that you're away from a door or a window when you're doing this, because if it touches a door or knocks on a window, you'll get an EMF 2. So you want to make sure that there's no interactions going on around you. And right there, it just teleported again. So that just, and you see there's no distance to it. It just left an EMF 2 directly on my location. So that Wraith just teleported to me right now. Left me an EMF 2. So that's another way that you can tell a Wraith if you have zero evidence. You might not have salt at this point, or maybe your salt is placed in a spot where the ghost isn't going to hit it. Maybe somebody threw it all down in the ghost room, and then the ghost changed rooms, and now it's not going back in that ghost room. But there we go, it just teleported to me again, and you can see how there's no distance to it. It's directly on top of me, so it just left an EMF 2 right on top of me because it teleported right to my spot. And those are the two ways you can tell a Wraith with no evidence, no sanity.